What is up, guys? It's KBC and I'm back with my Ralph Lauren inspired dining room tablescape video. If you like these sort of home decor videos, like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video and let's get started. I hope you enjoy. Alright, you all, so we are back in my dining room, y'all, for another tablescape. In this particular tablescape, the inspiration for this was definitely Ralph Lauren, darling. So basically, how this design came to be was, like I said, it's Ralph Lauren inspired. So Ralph Lauren, when you think about Ralph Lauren dining room aesthetics, you think about rich color palette. That's number one. Where, like I said, in the autumn season, we're using crimsons, reds, plums. Not necessarily your traditional, but reds, plums. And then classic kind of traditional elements like, that nice dark wood, mahogany, the mixture of rustic elements for a sophisticated look. That's why you see I have a lot of the gold, the kind of jewel tones there. But it's also key elements like plush upholstery, leather, velvet, and layered patterns like plaid. So the plaid was the key for getting this look, right? Brass, crystal lighting. Like I notice when I look at their stuff, those are all elements that go into their aesthetic. I think they use that forest green that's going on currently with Pottery Barn as well, like that fantastic forest. They use colors like rich browns, crisp whites. There's a hue that they use and they call it oxblood. That's kind of like that deep crimson color that we were talking about in neutral palettes. But to add like texture and pattern, they use the preppy plaid. Ralph Lauren is known for the preppy plaid aesthetic. That is just, you could do it in a table runner, napkins, those sort of things. And every time I see like a cute Ralph Lauren sweater, it is like a sweater bear. And that's what I have done here for this particular dining experience. But the key also for having a sophisticated dining experience is staple dinnerware. You have got to have staple dinnerware that elevates the look, the space, and I kind of told y'all you can do that by having like that buffet or china cabinet where you could just easily grab and pull what you need for your dining experience. And I realized, y'all, when I switched my dining area from the initial kind of cookie cutter space that it was supposed to be in, my dining experiences have went to a new level where I'm getting the maximum experience out of the dining experience. So today's menu, we are having white chicken chili with cornbread. Now, y'all let me know in the comment section, do you like to dip your cornbread in your chili? Leave it in the comment section. That is so much of a comfort food for me right now, being that we are getting into those colder weather seasons, y'all. And it's nothing like a good hot piece of cornbread, y'all, and dipping it in chili to keep you warm and to keep your chest warm and everything like that. But Like I said, I like to design during the season, but not necessarily for the traditional holidays of the season, because I don't celebrate a lot of traditional holidays of the season. Now, the florals that Ralph Lauren generally likes to use are like a big oversized floral arrangement or a substantial plant. So that's what I've done in over there with the neutral vase and big substantial plant. Still bringing in those autumn elements with the pine cones and the rich kind of chocolate placemats and stuff like that to kind of tie everything together. You guys can see the incorporation of glass and metallic. That is a signature of the Ralph Lauren inspired kind of look. And basically, generally, like I said, there's a lot of traditional furniture. I noticed like when you're looking at the catalogs and stuff and pictures online, they use a lot of like dark wood furniture. That is like a traditional furniture staple. So, excuse me, y'all. I definitely appreciate that during this autumn season I was able to add those, dried kind of plants and stuff like that, because it definitely says autumn. So you can see the rich chocolates, the crimsons, the reds, and forest greens together. I definitely went on a hunt for a specific type of green because I don't like all types of greens. But this particular one definitely popped out at me. And I just felt like this was just a real cozy experience, y'all. Um, Also, the lighting is very important for to support the ambiance of a fine dining experience. I definitely wanted to play up the glass, the metallics, so I lit some candles. Not too much of candles that are kind of too scented because we wanted the food to be the showcase, but it definitely worked out for this dining experience, you all. Because you kind of see like the glittery ambiance of the metallics and glass and how the light is playing off of the glass and different stuff like that. And linens are very much important. You guys can see I have my linen towels there, the nice velvet texture throw that's at the end of the bench, and the cute bears. I love how the bears are looking so cute, because that's definitely like, if you guys have ever seen like the Ralph Lauren clothing, though, that sweater bear is definitely an icon for that. But it's like a balance of looks, because it's like you have your kind of like dark moodier colors with the blends of neutrals together. So I definitely enjoyed with this look the layering effect and how even the food was showcased on top of the plaid tablecloth in a layered kind of fashion as well. So it definitely was a hit. It went over well with my dinner guests. And it definitely, to them, was a fine dining experience. Just to be able to sit there and to enjoy the ambiance like they're at a fine restaurant. They enjoyed. And they also enjoyed the cutesiness of, like I said, my plaid sweater bears that were up here. That is like that Ralph Lauren staple. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I kind of asked you all in each video, what is your, I would say, your sweater weather food or your comfort food? Leave it in the comment section below. I hope y'all enjoyed my dining room tablescape ideas that were Ralph Lauren inspired, and I will see y'all soon on the next one. Thanks so much for watching.